There we go. That is better. Let's see. What's going on, people? What's up, Super Fast? I was bored, and then the other live that I was looking at Roberts, but he's got like 8 people on the panel. And I was like, you know what? It's hard to follow when that many people are there. So what you up to? I should probably just go ahead and straight up copy this. Lefty, how you doing, sir? Fat Boy Fox, what's going on? Yeah, I wasn't really planning on going live, but I'm sitting here. Football game is not coming through my signal for some reason, so I don't really know what else to do. Talk about the Fox. I was out there troubleshooting some issues. Waiting for my throttle body injector tune-up kit to come in. That'll be nice. Ripping my own merch. Should be giving some of that away here soon. What's up, Elnar? How you doing, man? Fat boy salute. The fat boy salute, is that just when they touch their bellies? Sublime GT500. Where's Sublime? Did I miss him? Oh, he's here. Okay. The lightning delay. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not missing much then. I'm not a toolbox king other than actual tools. Not in the sense of GT500 here. So the coolant was leaking right in that last video, and I found that little insert. Well, the insert did serve a purpose. Doing some research, the coolant hoses, there should be one that's going from the heater, 2 from the heater core, right? One should come from this like 90-degree elbow off like the manifold, and it's a 3/4 inch hose, and then there should be a 5/8 inch hose that comes from the heater core and goes to the water pump inlet. And so the one that's on the water core or the water pump, I think, is a 3/4 inch, a 3/4, and they had a choke in there, a reducer to make it fit. So I think it's still seeping through a little bit under heavy pressure. So I tried to get it to overheat the leak, and it's just not doing it. But it's leaking a little bit because when I pulled it out, like the coolant level is way lower than it was when I topped it off. So I'm thinking that I just need to put a 5/8 inch hose on. So I went ahead and ordered a 5/8. You can tell that like the guy who did it, he must have been trying to save a ton of money, way more so than me, because there was a 5/8 inch hose coming off of the heater core, and then there's a connector, and it had to go into a 3/4 inch hose. And I don't know why. I just don't get it. Not necessary. Let's see. SOAR put some flooring in the living room. In 8 years, active duty and 5 deployments showed its ugly head. Yeah, I feel like that. I don't necessarily feel it from my deployments so much as I do from. Actually, that's not true. Flight deck boots kick your butt. But I feel every hockey injury nowadays. So yeah, I'm gonna swap out the hose. There's some coolant. The car's still running all right. One of the other things I need to do here soon is I need to do a valve. Go ahead and do valve adjustments. I'm hoping it's as easy as it was for the MG, because I'm hearing a little bit. It sounds like I'm hearing a tick from the driver's side, but I mean it's running great. So I'm going to do that. I also want to see if I can pick up a bore scope, pull the plugs, check out the pistons, and change out the plugs while I'm at it. But everything costs money here, and I'm trying to save for a few things. Trying to get the custom exhaust put on the Fox here soon, or whenever I can. Maybe I'll get that for my birthday, if I'm lucky. But yeah, post the link, guys. So if anyone wants to hop in, please feel free. I think I've decided on the tire I'm going with on the Boss as well, guys. Based on the price and the reviews, I think I'm going to go with the Sticky Mickey Street Comps. Man, how many people does it say are in here? Because it's saying I have 2 people in here. That says 3. You definitely got more commenting, but that's all right. I might have ticked off YouTube. That might be my problem, because they took down the video of Leighton revving the Boss, and I sent him a appeal. But instead of just like letting well enough be alone, I said YouTube's really overstepping its bounds here. You know, it's private property. They're supervising my son, and you know, maybe I upset somebody. Who knows? Or it's just how it is. But it seems like every like the lives I do now. Last live was all right. The lives and then the premieres. I'll be talking to like 10 people and I'll say like 3 people are here or 2. It's just interesting. Who's winning the game anyway? So I went outside to tinker. Six. Yeah, it's going. All right, maybe it just takes a minute. So I'm hoping to. So I got an issue right now for Frank and Fat Boy. The passenger header, I'm pretty sure. I know the gaskets leak, but like after talking to a few people, like once they warm up, shouldn't they kind of like the metal should expand a little bit, right? And it should kind of pinch that leak a little bit more. So maybe it should sound a little less. I think I might have a cracked manifold over there, a slight crack, because it got a ticking noise. Yeah, it was hard. Well, I won the appeal. They put it back. What's up, man?
What's going on, bud?
Not much, just killing time. I'm bored.
Yeah, me too. I actually just left another live feed.
Yeah, I was out in my garage earlier, and I was doing it. Don't judge me here. I was doing a TikTok live. I had it's weird how that I don't get how their algorithms work, but I had like 1,800 unique viewers on that live. It was weird, and then you get like 800 something likes. It's weird. I don't get it. But
I don't understand TikTok.
The crazy thing is, I tell them all. I was like, I'm doing this. I'll put clips up of it on YouTube, on TikTok, but like all my stuff's mostly on YouTube. Nah, nobody cares.
Yeah, my oldest has a TikTok. He's got like 14,000 followers or something like that. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I started 3 months ago, and somehow I'm up to 8,600 now. I literally just took little short clips of the YouTube videos, and that's it. I have not I don't really go out of my way to make new stuff. I just put the YouTube stuff up, and I've had one, there's one of my son's birthday parade. It's now up to 350,000 views.
Good.
And here on YouTube, I think it got like 900. It topped out, but it is what it is. So you're in Richlands?
Sneeze Ferry.
Sneeze Ferry, okay.
Yep. So we actually are moving into a new house on the 1st of November
Oh,
with a
congrats.
2-car garage. So I cannot wait to start working on that Eclipse with my oldest.
What year was it again? 97?
95.
95, okay.
Yep.
What motor's in it?
It's got the 420, so it's a non-turbo, but that's all he needs for his first car. Because I remember my first car, and it was a 350 Camaro, and I remember all the tickets and stuff like that. So
I appreciate it super fast. Hey, what's up, Scott? Yeah, so my first car, dude, I was tickled to death. My first car, my dad and I had been talking about like rare and like unique cars. So I wasn't necessarily looking for anything fast, but something special. And there's two cars we were looking for. One was a Dodge Omni GLH, which they were fast for back in the day. But the turbo GLH Omni, and then we were also looking for an '87 Cavalier Z24.
okay,
Well, like we were doing like a Bible study with some friends of ours from church, and I was a kid, and so I was, teenager. They had teenager daughters hanging out back, right? Anyways, I was looking under the shed that they had, and I was like, "What is that?" And I go over there. They had one. They had an '87 Cavalier just sitting there, and it was I don't know if you know what those look like, but they
yep,
look like abbreviated like Grand Nationals with the four eyes. And then they had 1 year, the '87 had the functional hood scoop, which was like stock, and I just thought it looked super cool, and we ended up getting it for like $200 and getting
yeah.
that thing running. And it was a piece of junk, but that was my first car. It was super slow, a piece of junk, and you learn a lot on it, and that's what I want my kids to do when they start driving.
Yeah, I'm as cliche as it sounds. I've always wanted to LS swap a Cavalier just to see what it could do.
That'd be bonkers, man. You put I know a lot of people do the at least for the older platform, they put the 3.8 supercharged out of the '90s Regals or the
Yep.
'90s Riviera, and they'll throw those in there, and those go crazy. Yep. Hey everybody, so this is Eleanor Rides. He's another local YouTuber to me, and I think you do a lot of small engine stuff, right?
Yeah, a lot of small engine stuff, mainly mini bikes and go karts. But if it has wheels, we're into it. So
I got you. Yeah, I'm trying to hook up with I don't know how many of the other local guys you know, but there's one. He used to be Boosted Panda when he had a Hellcat Charger, and he was running that. He got to like 1,000, then he deployed, and dang man, it says we're down to one person in here. That's crazy. I don't get how it's working. Like I don't think it's right at all. But uh, he had a Charger and he sold that, and now he's got a brand new Mustang GT. So I'm trying to work out a thing with him where I go run him at the track and my stock boss against his stock brand new GT. And based
okay,
on the numbers he ran, if I get my brand new tires and actually do the tune up to my car that it needs, we should be neck and neck. So it should be a good video.
cool. Now the only other local YouTuber I've ran into is the Yellow Fox Body guy. I've talked to him a time or two at a few of the meets.
The biggest one around us is his name's Rye Klemp. That's his actual name. He has a channel called Clapped Out. I actually just shared his last video on my channel. I don't share people's content all that often, unless it's like my dad, because it's my blood. But this guy, he's a drag racer, and he had a SN95. He just took it 7 seconds. It's stupid fast. Yep. Let's see. I can't tell if I'm frozen or what's going on here. Probably just everybody's going to bed. I guess Columbus Day isn't a holiday for everyone.
Nah, kids are off school, so I have my daughter for an extra night.
Yeah. We shut down our schoolhouse. Hey, what's up, Gearhead? How you doing, sir? Appreciate you hopping in for a minute. Hope you and the miss are doing all right. Oh, great. Well, the stream might be ending abruptly, folks, because we got a spammer. I'm sure he'll be back here in a second. What's up, Salty? Well, I got to go on my. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I got to actually open the real live up. I did too, stupid fast. Trying to see. Oh, I got a couple of you guys are wrenched up in here. Okay, I'm good.
We're up to 6 watching now too.
Yeah. Matt, what are you working on right now? You doing paperwork? Is that why you're not in here? Salty? I've got plenty of mods. Look at how many mods I got in here. I got Stupid Fast, got Frank, got Sublime. I've got Fat Boy Fox. There's plenty here for now. Salty, are you saying you want to be a mod, sir? Is that what you're saying? Salty, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Yeah, most of the guys in the chat here have a channel of some sort. If you are, let's see, think of the best way to say this, because if you say it, actually, YouTube will take note and remove you. If you appreciate them, they will appreciate you back.
Gotcha. I've actually found a couple of channels from some of your live feeds that I've began watching.
Yeah, I try to stay consistent with the posts. The weather has just screwed me this weekend because of the rain. I haven't been able to take the cars out. I was gonna do I have a transmission I need to mod over, and I've been saying I need to do it for like 2 months. I was actually going to do it, but I need to pull. I didn't want to do it in the cramped space it's in, so I still need to pull a car out of the way so I can have like a wide open area to explain everything I'm doing.
Yeah,
because I want that video to be really good, because there's a lot of guys that blow up the transmissions that are in these cars. So I'm hoping to inform them of another avenue they can go to get a cheap junkyard one. I know, Salty. I was just messing with you. What's up, Mike? How you doing, sir? Yeah. Usually only go on Tuesdays. I used to do it every, so when I started doing lives, I just would hop in when nobody was going. I didn't have a set time. Then I decided just to set a time so like I wasn't like springing it on my my wife or the kids.
and see, it's hard for me to do live streams because my schedule rotates every other week. So I'll work Monday, Tuesday, then I'll have Wednesday and Thursday off. Then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it flip flops. So I'll have Monday, Tuesday off, work Wednesday, Thursday, so on and so forth. And then in like the small engine community, there's just about somebody going live every night. So I more or less just jump up on the panels and chit chat.
I got you. Well, so that's how it is though. Like a lot of people started channels, especially during COVID.
Yeah,
that's why I did it. And I used to like try not to overlap with people, but it got to a point where there's just so many doing it that I just stopped worrying about it, and I just tell them straight up, like, "Hey, man, I'm going live. No big deal. If my people go to yours, okay. If people go to mine, great. But like, if people were to get butthurt over that, like, I'd hope that these, like, my main staple of people who usually hop into these things, pretty much know, like, it is what it is. If you're not here, then no worries.
Yep.
Like I can't watch everybody's videos. I watch as many as I can. Like today, I actually cranked out a bunch of them. I was able to sit down and watch a few, but I can only I go back however far I can get, and then if that's how far I got for the day, all right, I'm done. And then the next time I can get on again, I'll start from the newest video and go backwards. And there'll be inevitably stuff I miss, but if it pops up in my referred for me, then that's when I'll catch it.
And see, I usually try to catch up on people's stuff when I'm on night shift because my hours are 7 to 7,
Yeah.
and I rotate every month from days to nights. When I'm on night shift, from 11 at night till 5 in the morning is complete downtime. There's nothing going on, so I try to catch up on stuff then.
All right. I don't want to I'm assuming your name's Jesus, but it might be Jesus. But I'm not sure. I know the 650 platform's coming up. I'm not sure if it's 2023 or 2024. It would make sense that it's 2023 because they did the new 550 in 2018. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, exactly, Salty. There's plenty of people out there. What's up, Will? How's it going, sir? Matt, what tune you going with on the boss, and what exhaust mod are you doing? I want a cat delete, and I'm afraid to lose the factory. Okay, so whenever you tune it, Scott, unless I think HP Tuners does a red key tune, but I mean, you're gonna lose the track key, man. That's just how it is. A lot of you can. I would ask the owners groups what they recommend, but right now, my exhaust is stock minus the. I have an axle back. I have an SLP loudmouth axle back. I want to switch to a canned muffler. So I was thinking Corsa Extremes. Everybody says they're stupid loud. I was also considering the Roush. I still have my Cats as well, and I have the resonators for the over the axles. So those are still on there. So my car could still be way louder. I just haven't messed with it all that much. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, you will lose the red key tune, and that's been my main hang up. And I've had my car for 5 years now, and still stock tune. And I'll tell you what, though, it still makes me smile every time I drive it. I do not, Jesus. That's the dream. One day, I hope so. Maybe if YouTube ever takes off and I get that 100 million view video, I'll go buy a supercharger next day. What's up, Johnny G? How's it going, sir? Borla tax. Borlas are nice too. Borlas are nice. Yeah, the nicer exhaust you pay premium for. I do want to get Kooks headers, but it's Kooks, and you're going to pay through the nose for it. One thing that's kind of stopped me from buying parts right now, honestly, Scott, is how cheap everything is for the Fox body. So I've been working on getting the Fox body right, as opposed to saving to mod the boss. I did make a purchase for the channel here recently. I've been working off a GoPro 5, old school. I mean, it's not old school. It's like, 5 years old? But I just bought a GoPro 9. I was going to get the 10, but I know a couple people that bought it. What's up, Carmob? I know a couple people that bought the GoPro 10, and they've had overheating issues, every single one of them.
That's been a common issue.
Not even on the peak setup. On 4K, 30 frames a second, overheating 15 minutes. And so the 9s can handle 4K 30 frames, no problem. And you get the hyper smooth working. So I just went with a 9 because it's tried and true. And if 10 ever figures it out, maybe I'll get the 10 by the time they come out with the 11. But I'll probably be stuck with the 9 for a while. I mean, I took it out and I was blown away at how much nicer it was when I was just testing it out the other day.
Yeah, I just sold my GoPro Hero 4s. I've been looking at some of the new ones too.
The 9s, if you get it, I recommend getting it off the GoPro website because you can get it with a couple other little things like a SD card, and it's just a way to write off like an extra $50, and they're already priced cheaper than they are at most stores.
See, I really need one for the image stabilization for riding on the mini bikes and go-karts.
The 9 will do it. The 10's better. The 10 is even better, but like it's not so much better that you'd like be shocked. But like the 9 blew me away because I have a video I just recorded. I'm debating whether or not I want to put it up. I was just testing it out, and I didn't have I don't have a skeleton for it yet. I just picked up a media mod, but I was holding it with my hand, driving that Fox body, and it's amazing because you can see the horizon. It does horizon leveling, and it just stays put. And so you see the car kind of moving around a little bit, but it is like super crisp, super smooth, and I'm tickled to death. I actually really am glad I bought it. Thoughts on Lebanon Ford? Yeah, they've been doing that for a while now. They've done that for quite a while. They've been throwing blowers on, I want to say, since like the 2015s came out, if not before that. But I think it comes with a warranty. So, yeah, if you can afford that, like, why the hell not? Shoot, man. I didn't know all these people popped in all of a sudden. Now I'm way
Yeah.
behind on the chat. All right, hold on, guys. Let me catch up. My father asked me if he can borrow my Mustang since his F-150 Raptor is getting service. Gave him the okay. All right. You just tell him you want to drive the Raptor, man. It's a trade for trade, right? Sup, Car Mob. Everybody say hey to Car Mob. I've been working on my 08 GTCS Cat Delete. Dude, my dad has an 07 California Special. His is Grabber Orange. What color is yours? And secondly, I freaking love the way a 3-valve Mustang sounds. I think they sound so awesome, especially when you cam them. It's one of the best sounding motors out there. I just left your channel. Good evening. Okay. Super fast, is your video up? Is that what that means? I know you're working one. Everybody saying hey. Hey, Johnny, appreciate you hopping in here for a second, man. I had it set to, let's say 3,500, maybe less. Honestly, Scott, it's one of those things where I did it. I'm like, oh, cool, I can do that, and then I don't really have interest in doing it anymore. Problem is, I don't know how to turn it off. Like my freaking it's just on because you set it and it remembers. So now I have to figure out how to turn it off because all the videos tell you how to turn it on. Nothing tells you how to turn it off. So I just set it really high for when I want to do burnout. Do I have Mustang shirts? I have these shirts that I'm wearing right here, and they're a little bit better than this now because they're bigger. I got bigger logos, and my sons have been the test pilots for these, and I have. These things have gone through the wash like 100 freaking times, and the logo is in great shape. My 4-year-old wears the hell out of his. But that's all I got. I don't have Mustang shirts. I got my channel shirt. I still haven't figured out how I want to sell it. I guess I'll just have to sell one to somebody and just see if I actually don't lose a ton of money sending it out there. I need somebody from California to buy one or something. New video tomorrow at noon. All right, Car Mob. Is that still Street Car Takeover content? What's up, Bryce? Yeah, Mob, that's Street Car Takeover, right? So you guys think a Mustang GT with supercharger can be a daily driver? No. I mean, yeah, it can, as long as it's set up right. I mean, if it's a Roush blower on the Lebanon cars, which I think they are, they were having high IAT issues. But I mean, if you're not beating on it, it shouldn't be overheating. All right, sweet Car Mob. Looking forward to that. I mean, people daily drive supercharged Mustangs all the time. I mean, not all the time. Not everybody has one, obviously, but people do daily drive those. Those Roots superchargers are meant to be pretty reliable. So, what does the Eclipse need? Is it running?
No. So we found it on Facebook Marketplace for $500 out of Wilmington with a blown motor. The guy said it was locked up. So we went down, we took a look at it, took a pry bar, pushed on the flywheel. I mean, it's locked up. And when I was looking at it, he's got a cold air intake that's down in front of his tire. So I'm assuming with all the rain and stuff like that from around here, he sucked a bunch of water into it and it just rusted, froze because it sat for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we went up to a place in Maysville called JDM Automotive, and we bought a new motor for $300. That one does run. We just have to put it in.
I gotcha.
Once we do that, it should run and drive. Keyword being should. We all know how projects actually go. And then we're going to do a little bit of body work and repaint it. So it's going to be a quick turn once we get started with it. We're just more or less waiting to sell this house that we're in now. That way we have the money to fund the build.
Okay. Ford Blue Gauge, what's going on, sir? Anybody's welcome in here. Just killing time on a Sunday when I don't have to work tomorrow. I do have to do dishes before I go to bed, though, or I'll get in trouble tomorrow morning. Connor J. What is up, Connor? Connor, are you working tomorrow? I could hear your car from my house, sir. His parents live like right up the street from me, and his car is stupid loud, and I can hear it every time he pulls out of the neighborhood. So always working? Is that what you're saying, or you're always loud? Yeah, I mean that's one. Okay, stupid fast. Let me rephrase. I have to empty the dishwasher. I have to reload the dishwasher, and then I have to wash the baby bottles. Will future Mustangs have more stock horsepower and torque, or will they keep? Will they install? I don't think they're going to do that. Jesus or Jesus. Sorry, I apologize, Jesus. I think what they're going to do, honestly, I think the way of the future is what you're seeing in like modern day supercars. I think you're going to see like hybrid systems where it's like electrical assisted launch and followed up by the motor. That's just my prediction. I don't know if it's true or not, but like I think like a electric motor launch assist help get those things up to up to 60, and then like on the top end the motors take over. I just think that that'd be a badass muscle car. Mike's Garage for Blue Gauge. Both. Okay. Well, Connor, I need to test out this new GoPro, man. I'm trying to get a group together just to do some rolling video. And if you guys do something foolish and get arrested, then it's not my fault.
Connor, did you sell that hood yet?
He did today, I think.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah. And I'm sure there'll be a group of people, Car Mob, that are all against it. But I'll tell you what, if I could get my hands on one, you got a hybrid Coyote motor, I'd be all over that. Are you still up in Fayetteville? You still live there? Did you get out of that apartment? Let's do this. There we go. That's better. And see, when you got that hood, Connor, I was telling you to take the drag lights. Me and Al both said take the welds. He won a contest where he had a choice between a hood and a weld drag pack. He took the hood. I was telling him to take the welds. He didn't take the welds because he just got a new set of wheels. Fayetteville, Monday through Thursday. Gotcha. Hort said 8 more years of internal combustion engine. S650 will be the last, and they got some things going out with a bang. So you think they're going to take a page out of Dodge's book? Dodge is just like, hell with it. We're gonna throw the kitchen sink at every car we got. I saw my first Scat Pack Jeep the other day. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Or Scat Pack, was it Patriot? Or not Patriot? What the heck's the big one? The big truck Jeep. Is it Patriot? No. I don't. Patriot's the little one.
Yeah, the Patriot I think is like an SUV type,
What's the
or is that
big
the
one?
Liberty? The Liberty's
Liberty.
the SUV.
Liberty was a little bit bigger than the Patriot. Patriot was the teeny one. What the heck is what is the truck called? My Master Chief that works for me has one. I can't remember what it's called. I gave him crap because I told him to go test drive the Bronco. The Bronco's all right. It's not anything super special, but it's fun. Not the Trackhawk. Yeah, they did the Durango. They did the Trackhawk. Gladiator. That's what I was looking at. Yeah. I think there's a Scat Pack Gladiator. At least I've seen one recently. They're going to release some monsters right before they release electric motors. It'd be cool to see them do something with the 7.3 and just throw that and throw the 7.3 in some project or some of the cars. Then you're talking about bad mileage. I don't enjoy actually. I have a 7.3 in my F-250 at work. I don't enjoy it.
That's a strong motor. It's probably one of the best Ford ever made for the diesels.
7.3 gas, the Predator motor.
Okay.
Yes, I had a diesel F-250 I drove before they swapped me out and they gave me the gas one. And I mean, the Predator is a great motor. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the truck rides. I don't like my truck. Ford Blue Gauge, I had some questions for you regarding my project. And now that you're here, I can't remember what they were. I knew I should have wrote them down as I was fiddling. Ford has a V10 40 valve prototype. Holy crap. That'd be nuts. A Prius instead of hey, you know what, dude? I would daily drive a Prius and I would treat it like a truck. I used to have a Versa and I had a Nissan Versa as a daily and I put 18 bags of mulch in that thing several times and treated it like a truck. And did it ride low? Hell yeah, it did. But it was super reliable and I got home every time. Cousin had a 70s Model T-Bird, has a 460. Nice. Yeah, I like those old T-Birds. I don't like the T-Bird motor I've got. My T-Bird motor and my Fox body is pure junk. Don't be surprised if they released Violence. They release Violence.
I think he's referring to like the motors.
Hey man, I hope so. You always want to see cooler, better things come out.
Yep, absolutely.
At some point though, you just got your wonder like what's the line? Like Dodge has just gone so off the wall. You're like, how much can you throw at these cars? Like I tell you what, when I was a kid, or I mean, you know, I'm only 31, but when I was in high school, that's when the 3-valve Mustang had just come out, that '05 GT, right? And or that was like right when I started driving. That's when my license came up, right around there. And that had just come out, and that was a fast car. I was like really fast back then. And nowadays, man, you know, that's the slow boy car. And you're seeing all these high schoolers driving freaking Scat Packs that like, God, how, you know, I'd never put my kids in that kind of situation anyway.
No, absolutely not.
Because I
that's
know
why we're not doing a turbo on the Eclipse.
I know how I was at that age.
Yep.
I had a Roadmaster station wagon, and I found out the speed was limited to 120 very fast.
Yeah.
Let's see. Godzilla, not Predator. Why did I say Predator? Thank you, Stu Fast. Sublime's not in here to correct me. Predator's the freaking GT500 motor. Thank you. Super Snack was the Super Snack. I'm missing something here. Super Snake? No. I don't know. Do you have... Yeah, I got to figure out where I'm going to get my tires installed because I need to find somebody locally who's not going to jack up my wheels. Yes, Carmob, you have the real God. You have a GTR, the real Godzilla. Yes. 7.3 engine that has 4-valve heads swapped. Well, that'd be awesome. What'd you read that in? Silence.
As in Silence Tires.
Is that a place?
Silas Tires, yeah, it's a local shop around here. They got a couple of stores.
I was gonna go to NTB because they do a military discount, but I didn't see them. I don't know if they have Mickey Thompsons, and if they don't, I need them to order them. I'm probably gonna go Mickey's. Silence. Yeah, he said Silence Tires. Okay. I'll have to figure out where that is. I've never heard of it. Let's see. Buddy has a 79 Ford Courier with a 302. It was a Mustang Eater, so fast. Ford Courier. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to look that up now.
Yeah, I've never seen that, heard that either.
1979 Ford.
But truth be told, I'm not actually a very big Ford fan. I grew up with Chevys. The last Mustang that I actually had anything to do with was a buddy's in high school. It was an '89 Fox body. But
so
I like
Courier. Sorry,
other
go ahead.
people. So I enjoy your channel.
Carmob with a $10 super chat for a supercharger. One day, thanks to people like you, Carmob, it'll happen one day, but it's gonna take a minute.
Oh, so it's a little truck.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It looks like it's like the little Mazda. It's actually funny. The clip they put on it, that little front clip, you can tell they took some design cues from the Mustang a little bit in that grill.
It reminds me of the Chevy Love trucks.
Yeah.
The ones they had before the S10s.
You guys ever see that the channel? I mean, they commercialized now. It's not what it used to be, but it started out purely as a YouTube channel. Roadkill was the motor trend. Yeah, they had the rotary. It was like a rotary a rotary motor in a Mazda. There's a rear-mounted rotary motor in the back of a Mazda. I don't know if they call it Maserati or something like that, but they had a gigantic motor in the bed of one of those trucks. And I think someone stole it, and so they've never found it again. Carmob, one day, dude. Like, seriously, if it weren't for the fact that I'm leaving the Navy, I'm leaving active duty in less than 2 years, I would consider dipping into my savings. But I just, the uncertainty is there, so I need to know what's going to happen. So once I get a job locked in, we'll start talking again. Courier is a little POS Japanese truck. Hey, man, those Japanese know what they're doing, stupid fast. They build some pretty nice stuff. Let's see. Check it out. Aluminum 4-valve, 4-cam engine in late 30s, made 1,100 pound torque. Wait a minute. Well, Ford can dominate everything if they want. Made in the late 30s. Okay, what are you talking about, Ford Blue? You got to get in here and explain this because it sounds like you're saying a motor that Ford made back in 1930 made 1,100 foot-pounds of torque.
At 1200 RPM too.
Yeah. You need this explained to me. All right. Man, if I boost the Fox body, I'm going to do the roadkill method. I'm going to strap a leaf blower to it and just that motor that's in there is not worth it. I'll blow it up.
So speaking of boosting stuff, one of the things we do in like the small engine community with go-karts and mini bikes is we'll actually take a smog pump from a Volkswagen and they use that as a turbo. So it's one of those, I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet, but next year I'm going to try to find one and see what it actually does and doesn't do.
Well, I had a smog pump. I just ripped off my Mustang. I threw it away, though. I imagine the Volkswagen one's a lot smaller than mine.
Yep.
Yeah, I would love to build, especially for the channel content, for like what I like doing anyway. I would love to build a little go-kart to cut the body off one of those Power Wheels and strap it on. But I know it's very time-consuming. I don't have the right welder for it, and I don't have the time or the welder, and I don't know how I'd get it done.
So there's a big YouTube channel with well over 1 million subscribers.
I know who you're talking about.
Grind Hard Plumbing. Yeah, they've done it a couple of times, but I mean, none of us make YouTube money to where we could even imagine to afford a build like that. I mean, you would sink more into that than what you could with the Fox body.
Exactly. And like, I'm trying to buy all the parts I need to keep that car drivable. My kids love that car, man. They actually ask me when the choice is to take the Boss, take the Fox. They want to go for a ride in the Fox body because it's topless.
Yeah.
That's what I would do stupid fast. I would get the Predator motor. Those Predator motors are so modifiable. I mean, you can do it, Scott. I know people that do it. I don't want to do it. I want a blower someday. Little off over 1,000 at 2,200 RPM. Still don't know what you're talking about. What motor? Saying 1930s? Oh, he put a link up. Hold on. Can I click it? You know what? I'm amazed that the person that we had to boot stupid fast. I'm amazed they have not come back yet. All right, let me click this link. Two valve. Oh, powered the Sherman tank. Okay, that's pretty cool. Ford Blue, what's up, sir? Uh-oh. This video's lagging. He died. Yes, I do. I'll tell you what, right now, Car Mob, I'm sure the weather around you is about the same as what it is here. It is very nice top-down weather right now. It's been like in the 80s to high 70s for a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's you. Tillotson motors. Where do you get those?
You can order them online. The prices at Harbor Freight have just skyrocketed, especially on the Predator motors because they know everybody started building them. Where I used to be able to pick one up for $99, now they're running $149, $159 without the sale price. So,
Scott, centrifugal. So like Pro Chargers, Paxtons. Some of these other guys can probably comment too, but centrifugal ones, you'll get a lot of power out of them. You get the reliability. One thing you don't get is you don't get the same amount of low end torque. But honestly, I was probably looking at a Paxton. That's what I want to go with for now, at least. And maybe I'll change my mind. Yeah, stupid fast. I was actually thinking about pulling the plug, but 80s today in Michigan. Nice. I tried to come on, but my towers are acting foolish. Yeah, I hear you, man. Leaves fall off trees here. I just put my fox away for the winter. That's sad. I tell you what, last year, even during the winter, I still found days where I took my MG out. There'd be days that would be like if it was like in the 50s, I'd just put a coat on and take it for a ride.
So since you sold that car, have you seen like a decline in some of your subscribers, or did you lose a lot, a little, none at all?
I lost a little bit. I know there's definitely a month, or yeah, there's probably a few weeks where I was losing. Like once they start realizing that the MG content's not coming back, like they started going away. Some of them still follow me. Like I know they don't watch the content anymore. There's only like one guy, MGB Chuck. He pops into every live stream and like says, "Up, drop the like," and then I'm out. But he like still supports, but most of the MG followers are gone. But that's just how the channel was trending. I started out. That's how my channel started out. I was doing the MG content, and then people saw the boss and wanted to see the boss on videos, so I started doing a few videos on that. And then like the Mustang content just took over to where it used to be all MG followers, and then it became like 90% or more Mustang, and then the MG folks were there because the problem with the MG community is a lot of them do you like the look on YouTube, but a lot of them are very old, so a lot of them don't even have accounts, or they'll go on YouTube, but they won't be able to click subscribe or any of that stuff. So I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I have since I've gotten that Fox body, and even though it's got the crap motor in it, I have not missed that MG at all. I've definitely enjoyed driving this car a lot more, even though it's still got a bunch of little issues I'm ironing out right now. I'm ready. I'm in the 90s, hot, ready for winter. Yeah. Well, yeah, Karma, but those, as far as pricing, the Paxton, I want Paxton because of the pricing. It's a good deal. It's reliable. I don't think I can afford a Whipple or a VMP. I don't put away until first snow. Yeah, there you go. That's what I will drive mine as long as there's not salt on the road. I just have to be careful how I drive it because I get zero traction. Eleanor, what's the Mitsubishi you got? My son and I are first gym. Okay.
Unfortunately, around here, it's not even really our cars that we have to worry about driving. It's everybody else on the road. You get people from all over in this area that when we do get ice and whatnot during the wintertime, they just cannot drive worth a darn.
Here's a Beluga 4 gauge has a question for you on the screen.
Yeah, I answered him a little bit farther down. It's a 95 2G with a 428 motor in it.
What's up, Mustang Mike? Hello, sir. Yeah, some of them car mob. I still got a bunch of them that I talked to. I actually started a Facebook group, and I don't know if I just want to hand it over or whatnot, but I started a Facebook group called Unique MGs, and it's like blowing up into one of the bigger MG Facebook groups, and I'm like the admin for it. So I don't know what to do with that, but yeah, I don't know. That car just fell in my lap, so I was never really looking for it. So I always wanted a Fox body since I started with Mustangs, and the deal was too good to pass up. And I'm definitely happy that I made the switch. We're saying hey to Mike. Yeah, that's another thing, man. I don't want to take off the Boss intake. That's another reason I want the Paxton. That's actually the main reason I want the Paxton. However, if I did put a Whipple on the moment I took it for the first drive, I'm sure.
I think we might have lost him.
No, my freaking
Okay.
computer did something stupid. All right. Eleanor, I had not had one for a few years, but my son's always had one. He's been mid nines. Dang.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
He doesn't need a turbo. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I really want to pick up a go kart. I just gotta know where to put it because I want my kids to be able to go drive. Like, I had promised my son he was gonna do the autocross at Cherry Point, and they still said they don't have any safety measures in place for kids, so they didn't bring him back this year. So I'm trying to convince my dad to buy one. My dad's got 28 acres up in Bun Level, right outside Lillington. So I'm trying to convince him to pick up a go kart for my kids because he's got all that land to let them go rip on. And then the better thing is that it's something I don't have to store at my house.
I actually just sold 2 go-karts because I had 5 in the backyard, and it want way too many projects trying to go on at one time. And with the new homeowners association, I got to keep them in storage or in the garage, and I want the car in the garage. So I ended up putting the 3 with the 7 mini bikes in a 10 by 20 storage unit.
Yeah, I was. I wanted. Yeah, I definitely want to get a go kart at some point.
And it's just a habit. I started looking at Facebook, and I found a frame for
Yeah.
$45 tonight, and I was like, man, I just don't need it.
Get him a quad. Yeah, get him a quad. It's another thing. Like, I don't care something with a motor, car mob, something with a motor, small motor for my kids. I just don't have anywhere to put it. I'm in like just a neighborhood. Oh, geez. My son's potty watch is going off. Tells him he's got to go take a pee. Can you hear that?
I can't.
All right, good. Yeah, my son's got a little watch that tells him when it's time to go potty because he forgets. 4 Blue Gauge is yelling in his post. No. He said sorry, caps lock sign. Okay. PT Cruiser turbo engine. Huh.
I've seen a video of a PT Cruiser that runs like 7s in the quarter mile. Absolutely just nasty what they've done to that thing.
I don't like those cars.
No, but
I'm gonna boost my truck with something, but it's my GMC. I'm just gonna make my Fox reliable so I can. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I can't wait to do the exhaust on my Fox and make it sound nicer. Sounds all right. It's just not. It just sounds so quiet to me compared to the Boss because I don't know. It's just smaller pipes. I don't know. 4 Blue Gauge heard the potty watch. I hear the music. Pita. Okay. Well, I looked over my data log. I wasn't receiving signals from all connections. Had to rewire the Holly Dash. Now I think I have all the wires correct. Cool, Mike. Mike, you putting a video up soon on that? What's up, Robert? How you doing, sir? Hope everything's going well for you. Four-minute ad is what you got stuck with? Man, if you guys get stuck with a 4-minute ad on my video, skip that. Don't force yourself through that. I do not expect. Man, yeah, turn on ads, but Lord, That'd be some dedication. You don't have to do that. I had a 12-second neon SRT4 before I bought the 550. Hey, I got a video. No, not it wasn't a neon. I got spanked by a Honda Civic in my first drag race ever, or second drag race ever. But it was a 9-second Civic, so there's no shot that I was going to beat him anyway. Four by four one. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah. Well, dude, those 08s. If you put some mother thumper cams in those 3 valves, you put the right exhaust on, get rid of the cats. They're really loud and they sound amazing. I appreciate it, Robert. Yeah, if you guys haven't hit it, please hit the like button. Helps us out. Okay, since we got the main core group here, except for, I think, Sublime, who goes live on Sundays? I used to go live on Sundays, and then I moved to Tuesdays for Boss Through Tuesdays. Who does Sundays? Because I didn't see anyone. I pay for YouTube Premium because I use it for the music. I do not do that. I did not lower the Boss Scott. What I did do, though, is I put the Roush side skirts on, and it actually makes it look lower. It makes it look... Okay, hold on. It makes it look lower. And even though it's not. And another thing, it makes that back tire, because they're not they're offset a little, or not offset, they're wider, so it makes them look like they're sticking out a little further too with those Roush side skirts. And here we have Stupefast with $5 super chat saying, I skipped the Manscaped ads. Sorry. Hey, sometimes you just got to be all natural, Stupefast. No worries. Appreciate it, man. That's again, guys, you never have to do that. I appreciate it for sure. Everything helps us out a little bit, getting the cars right. And right now, the next project that I'm saving for is hopefully the Fox Body exhaust. You ever been to Leatherneck Auto?
I haven't, no, but I know Garrett has.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's where he had his Mustang rebuilt.
Yeah, I went over there and had him like quote me on the. He's gonna do a custom catback potentially if I decide to go with him, where he'll like run all new pipes, and that way I can get rid of the teeny pipes and get at least an upgrade to like a 2.5. I'd rather watch the ads than pay. Hey, Robert, seriously, you don't have to do either, man. I don't expect you guys to do anything. I just like talking to you guys. So I don't ask for money. Don't feel obligated to do that. Don't feel obligated to watch the ads. If you don't want to watch them, no worries, man.
Yeah, personally, I think people can do more for the channel just by watching the video, leaving a comment, and a little bit of interaction than actually watching the ads for us.
Well, I don't know how they balance it, but they do. So YouTube gets revenue through the ads, so they need people to see those ads. So the view time is important to know that you've gone through more ads, but I think they also track how long you've been viewing the ads as well, which 95% of people skip through them, which is, is what it is. For some of my close people I follow here, that I watch their stuff, like Stupefast or Mob, I just play it and I let it run.
Yeah.
Because I'll be at work and I'll try, if I'm working on something, I'll put your guys' stuff on in the background so I can listen to it, watch it, and type up whatever the heck I'm doing. Oh man, I'm falling behind again. I will do Sundays as soon as my towers are better. Okay. Nope. Okay. Elbow cough. What am I missing here? I'm missing something. Mob. Stupid. What? No balls, toning lotion. Okay, I got it. Oh man. All right. I love watching ads there. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Robert. Again, thank you. Not required though. Towers, not women's damn autocorrect. Hold on. Let's scroll back up. What did I miss? Some of my tower. You said as soon as your towers are better. If you had said as soon as my woman's better, that'd been even funnier. All right. Did I go to Mustang Week? I really wanted to, Scott, but I just literally had a baby a month before, and I wasn't gonna abandon my wife with a newborn. She was still recovering from the pregnancy, so I needed to be here. Yeah, that's why I got a TV out in my garage. So when I'm tinkering, when you don't see me on the videos, guys, I have something playing up. I'll go through the subscriptions. I'll just pick something and let it go in the background. I just like having background noise while I'm working. Are you monetized, Eleanor?
I am. I wasn't going to, because we originally started our channel because my in-laws are out in San Antonio, and it was a way for them to see how the boys are doing and growing up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I figured if they're running ads on my videos anyhow, I might as well monetize it. But I haven't hit that $100 threshold to where I actually get a paycheck, because we've just been busy with the house for the last 2.5 months, remodeling it to get it ready to sell. So the only videos I've really been putting out are called Shout Out Sundays, and basically somebody from within the community, I'll do a shout out video towards them.
I got you.
So I haven't been up to par on the videos like I used to be.
I got you. Hey, Automotive Addiction, please appreciate you hanging out, man. Have a good night.
Yep, take care.
Sorry you had to put your fox away already. Yeah, man. Okay. Well, the way I see it, so the reason I started my channel was first it was documenting the MG, and then it became a way for me to like document quality time with my boys, stuff that we do together. And the way I looked at it is, since I made it to 1,000, that it's a nice perk. It's just, I mean, why not? Yeah, like you're saying, that they're gonna run ads on it regardless. Matter of fact, you get some of these other guys. I think I was watching one of Mike's videos recently. Mustang Mike, I don't know if he's still in here, but a couple of these other guys that have a couple hundred followers, there's ads in front of their videos, and they're not monetized. So that just sucks.
Yep.
So, Monster Rust, how you doing, sir? I saw you guys up on the other live, but there was like 10, 9, there's like a ton of people on the panel, and it gets a little crazy when that many people are up on there. I think I'm about to turn this off here in a minute, though. I don't know how long I wanted to be on for, but we've already been on for an hour.
Yep.
Time's kind of flown. I still got to do dishes. It's already 11:40 here. So how old's your son?
So my oldest stepson is 15. Then I have a 13-year-old, and then my daughter is 12.
So your 15-year-old's the one you're working on the car with?
Yes.
Does he have his permit already?
No, he actually does driver's ed this month. So it's coming down the pipeline fast.
Is he excited about it?
He is. He's really super excited.
That's good. You did it right. There's a lot of kids nowadays that don't even want it. They don't even care. Like you're like, they just want to Uber or whatever. And I was like, man, I don't understand that. I don't get it. Like, there's one thing I wanted from the moment I saw, from the moment I was like 5 years old, and whenever I got my first, I had a Kettler car, those old pedal cars. I wanted my license.
So for me, my dad did 21 years in the Marine Corps. We grew up in Okinawa, Japan for 6 years. So from 6th grade all the way up to the end of my junior year, that's where we were. So I remember going up to the auto hobby shops on Camp Kinzer we'd ride our bikes up there, and we would learn how to work on the different skylines and stuff like that while we were there.
That's pretty awesome.
All I wanted was my license and then a car. when I turned 16. So but you're right. There's so many kids that I have, like on the baseball team. I'll ask them, "Hey, did you guys sign up for driver's ed?" No, my parents can drive me. Okay.
God. See, that's the other thing too. It doesn't seem like parents want to push it anymore. And like, I don't
How
know.
we doing,
When I
Scott?
was a kid, my parents wanted me to get it because guess what? They didn't have to take my sister to X, Y, or Z anymore. It was me.
Exactly.
And I was excited to take her because I just wanted an excuse to go out and drive a car.
Yeah. Or hey, we need a can of corn for dinner. Damien, go to the store. Here's $5 and pick it
Yep.
up.
Yep.
So,
Yep. I don't get it, man. All right, folks. Well, I think I'm actually going to end this. We're an hour and 10 minutes. That's not bad. But I appreciate everybody hopping in. Car Mob and Superfast, thank you for the super chats. That's I would never ask for that, but I definitely appreciate it, and it will go to good use. I got some more stuff I need to acquire for the Fox body here soon to hopefully get it running right. It still idles like crap, and I just ordered a tune-up kit, so hopefully the new gaskets will help. And then if I can isolate this, I don't know. I got an exhaust leak, so I'm hoping it's not. If it's a cracked manifold, I'm gonna have to get some headers or something, but we'll see.
all right. Some of you guys down in the chat section, I will definitely check your channels out. May take me a little bit to get to them, but I'll at least go in the next night or two and take some of your videos and add them to the watch later so I can find you guys and check your stuff out.
All right, everybody. Everybody have a good night, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. If not before then, on Mob. I think Mob's going on tomorrow. So
Take care, everyone.
Yep. Later, guys.
Yep.